I'm looking for a new lover, baby, a new love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry to subject you to my awful singing, but I'm trying to make a point here. That is unmistakably Jody Watley, and you're going to hear from her later in this episode of Driving Miss Elsie. Beep, beep. Episode 4, Looking for a New Love. Today I want to talk about something that is something we can all identify with. It's that feeling when you're feeling stuck in a rut, directionless. It's like you feel like you're in the back seat of your very own car. So we want to talk about that. What does that topsy-turvy feeling feel like? How do you get out of it? How do you find a new situation when you're looking for a way out, a new love, a new way of thinking and being? We humans are some very funny beings. We make everything so complicated. So I have discovered in my life, whenever I'm looking for something that I think is lost, it's usually right where it's supposed to be. So in that regard, I love this phrase by noted author, historian, linguist Joseph Campbell, who wrote The Power of Myth and talks about the hero's journey and all of that. So when you look at the hero's journey, the journey is always about overcoming fear. And in the case of Joseph Campbell, I love this. He's famous for the quote, "Follow your bliss." But I love
the cave you
quote
fear to enter
of his
holds
that is
the
even more
treasure
profound.
that you seek.
It is. And that's profound because the treasure is within. You access it through self-love, self-development, self-knowledge, aware, inner knowledge. And in that case, the phrase looking for a new love takes on a different meaning, doesn't it? You're looking for a love that's within. My guest today is Jody Watley, the Grammy-winning iconic artist. Jody, I started to call you legendary, but when I call people legendary, they feel old. But you're not old at all. So
Thank you.
I'm switching from legendary to iconic, okay?
I love it. I love it.
So we're talking to the iconic Jody Watley. And you can go to Jody's official website, which is jodywatley.net. Welcome, Jody,
Yes.
to Bold.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And I love the title, Bold. Live bold. I love it.
Well, you have to be bold because, well, here's what the bold's about, Jody, which is why you're such a great guest for us. I like to say here that bold is not about necessarily stepping outside your comfort zone. That's relatively easy to do. I mean, you all have heard that phrase, get out of your comfort zone. But the boldest thing you can do is step inside your own power, because inside is where all the inspiration is and the creativity is. And I know you know a little something about the creative process.
Yes, and going within, and it's very true because, throughout my career, that's something that I've always been in tune with, listening to the inner voice of being fearless and being creative and following, my own path. And I always encourage others to do that as well, because there's a lot of chatter and outside noise and distraction, and sometimes even within our own head,
especially in our own heads.
Sometimes, yeah. So it's drowning out that other voice. It's no, well, what if, and what, to the other voice that's the stronger voice that you really build up within to go for it and do it and be fabulous while doing so.
Now, Jody, I know, I love that. Not only just do it, be fabulous while doing so.
Yes.
That's going on Twitter today. Quote from Jody Watley. So back to the part about being creative. What I do is, I worked for Oprah for many years. I worked for Sally. I worked in television. I worked in advertising. But basically, I built myself as a creative consultant of sorts. And what I wanted to talk about was what creativity is. It really is life itself. It really is all the bikers are going by. It really is about loving the process. And so during this time of Corona, there's so many of us who are, it's a dark place. It's a dark thing. Trust me, it's nothing that we want to play with. But it's like we're all sharing a trauma bond in this world. We're all seeing that what's going on is an illusion of mixed messages, of how we were raised, and the fact that this whole coronavirus is being politicized, it boggles my mind. But let's just put that aside. What's important to me is that the coronavirus is a chance for us to reset. So for all of you out there who are looking for jobs, lost your job, don't know what's going to happen next, this is the chance to have a new outlook, a new love, a new way of looking at things, because nothing's going to be the same. Nothing's going to stay the same. Normal is over. So you're not going to find a job. You got to create a job. And what I'm very good at is helping people see a different possibility, see a different way, how to tap into your own creativity to make money, to make your passion come to life. So if you're feeling you're at that place, I am going to leave you with a quote from Eric Butterworth, who is the author of a book called Spiritual Economics. And I love this, and I never forgot this one line in the book. He says, if you're looking for if you're broke and looking for money, and you're looking for some loan or something like that, he says, never look for the money. Look for the idea. The idea. Because the idea is where the wealth lies. So that's what I think I'm really good at, helping people kind of come to that place. And if you want to be a part of Hello LeGrand and Driving Miss Elsie and all the things that we got coming up, like us, tweet us, find out more information. And I want to find out from you too and hear from all of you guys out there. So I'll leave you for right now. Remember, shift happens right where you